Hello, welcome back to Mano County News. We received a bunch of support, so we used the funds from the last news report to upgrade the news studio. Today's news will be on a Mano major named Jemma and how she misused her admin and how her life has gone downhill ever since the incident. We will now show pictures photographed by news reporter Swatnox. The red box shows the major flying to try to flip her car back over to rejoin a pursuit, as that is considered fake role-playing. After this incident and public outrage toward the major, the court has ordered a warrant for the arrest of the major as she committed one of the worst crimes known as fake role-playing. We will now go to news reporter Swatnox to tell us more on what happened.
Hello, I am reporter Swatnox. Behind me is the major's house. The warrant enforcement team was sent out to arrest her. They raided her house and put a bag over her head and took her away in a blacked-out SUV. We will now go to a witness on what happened.
Man, it was crazy. At least 7 cop cars showed up, and they all got into a breach formation ready to breach her house. I was surprised warrant enforcement squad was there because they were normally at McDonald's. Once I saw them go in with their guns, I heard a few shots. I got scared and dropped my hot pocket. I then saw them put a black bag over her head and drove her off in some blacked-out government car. It was crazy, dude.
Thank you, Swatnox. We will now take a look at what a member of the Warrant Enforcement Services has to say about the breach and what happened.
Well, it wasn't the smoothest operation we have carried out. When we arrived, we all got into formation, but our stomachs were growling for McDonald's, so we kinda lost focus. Anyways, we breached, and we saw Jemma on the couch watching Mano County News. And when she saw us, she dashed upstairs to grab her AK-47. She started firing rounds, but we managed to get her. We then cuffed her and threw a black bag over her head and threw her in the government task force SUV, and we took her to a holding cell to get her ready for court.
That sounds like a tough situation to be in. Anyways, Jemma's trial took place today in court. We will now switch to the footage we have captured during the trial, thanks to reporter Swatnox.
Jemma, I hereby sentence you to 78 years in the worst prison in America. The bail will be set at 82.2 million Robux.
IkevinL, please bail me out. I beg you. I'm so sorry, man. I won't do it again.
Fine. I will bail you out since we are chill. Just joking. I have many others to replace you. Ha 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 ha.
Well, that was a shocking twist, folks. IkevinL has finally given up on Jemma and has moved on. Now let's take a look at our special guest tonight. Her name is IkevinL. Let's see what she has to say to Jemma.
I think the major known as Jemma is a bit of a IkevinL rider throughout the command in each department in Mano. I strongly believe that she was acting like a suck-up to Sheriff IkevinL so she could work her way through the ranks. I believe she is also unprofessional on duty and is not very nice to me and other citizens in Mano County.
Well said, IkevinL. Anyways, ever since the trial, citizens have been outraged throughout the county. All of the citizens believe that Jemma should have gotten the death penalty for her actions. Many riots and protests are going on, and the warrant enforcement services are trying to stop the protest, but they are still unsuccessful. We will now take a look at the footage we have captured during one of the many deadly protests.
The deadly protest will most likely die down over time. Anyways, right behind me is where Jemma will be living for the next 78 years. After IkevinL refused to pay her bail, she was sentenced to prison. We are going to ask for her statement to see what she has to say for herself.
I can't believe that jerk IkevinL didn't bail me out. It was legit, only 83 million Robux. I am supposed to be royalty. IkevinL, please bail me out. You need me. I cannot be seen like this. I will sue you, IkevinL.
Well, folks, you heard it from us first. We shall see what happened next to Jemma and see if IkevinL decided to bail that brat. I meant girl out of prison. Thank you for watching, and please consider liking this as it took me a while to edit all of this. Good night, and remember to take care of one another as always.